not much in here. You want a new one?
No, that's good. No.
Turn your ringer off.
That's a good idea.
Me too.
Alright. We didn't send no text to separate. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and say recording now. Alright, so in the text, that way we at least know that we have some idea where we're at.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here to see if this one, would you break up or some shit like that? Would you break up with your long-term partner if they wanted to wear a condom? Is that it, baby? Is that where the fuck we would start out at?
Yeah.
No, but is that we didn't do that already, did we?
We never did that one.
Alright, so let me go here. Let's go up. Let's make sure. Wife wants to give me a hall pass. We definitely did that one.
That was the last one
Are you sure we didn't do... Would you break up with your long-term partner if they want to wear condoms? So I'm going to open it back up and I'm going to intro it and then we're going to start with that.
Okay.
Alright. So, episode 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Tristan, how do you feel?
Oh, good. Full. Just ate lunch.
How was it?
Oh, it was delicious. Like you said. It was good.
It was on 10?
You said 9. You said you wanted chocolate pudding, but...
3 plus 5 plus 2. Shout out Cass. Anyway, is there anything we should talk about before we get right into it? I'll go ahead and I got a small announcement to make on Fuego TV. I feel like was where the announcements would go, but I'll go ahead and say this. The podcast scheduling is
out the window.
Baby. Scratch that. I'm going to edit that out. Alright, baby, when you're done giggling, I'm going to tell the people what they want to hear.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. I'm just kidding. You can giggle whenever you want, baby. The more giggle you do, the better. That's what the people come here for. No, for real, I'm just going to kind of freestyle it. I'm not going to do it once a week. I might do it once a week. I'm not going to hold myself to it. I'm just going to drop a file whenever. And, just because it's easier that way. And me and Tristan being the boss of the truth. And me, and the Fuego TV being that I guess you wouldn't be the boss. You'd be a co-host, though, right? I would consider you a boss of the truth, though. I mean, you fucking made the logo. You know what I'm saying? What would the truth be without you?
Not the truth.
It wouldn't. There would be no dynamic to it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nothing. So, but Fuego TV started before you, so obviously I would say that you're just a co-host on there. But regardless, the scheduling is whatever. You're just gonna have to subscribe and do the notifications thing, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it, unless Tristan got anything else you want to talk about.
No, I don't have nothing to say other than sorry we ain't been so consistent, really.
No, it don't matter, baby. The thing is, the 13 people, probably more like 26. The 26 loyal people that keep coming back and checking out the videos and shit, shout out to y'all. It's whatever. I don't care about getting more or less views or nothing like that, but the thing is, time is flying by. And with me and Tristan doing all the things we're doing on the side that we'll announce whenever it gets time to announce that, it makes it where there's less hours in the day to do things like a podcast on after work or
time just flies by so fast, y'all.
Got a lot of stuff we're working on though.
Yeah, super busy.
Stay tuned. Big announcement coming soon. Alright, with that being said, we're going to get right into it.
Alright, you want me to read the first one?
Yeah, go ahead and start it off, baby.
Alright, this one says, would you break up with your long-term partner if they wanted to wear a condom? So obviously this is a girl asking about her boyfriend or whatever.
Possibly.
Okay, it says it's removed, but I believe this is it right here, right? This part? Okay, my fiance says that wearing a condom is a big deal breaker to him.
Hey, speak up. Hold it up.
Yeah. My fiance says that wearing a condom is a big deal breaker to him and that he would rather break up than continue using them. There are times that we don't wear condoms, but for the most part we wear them. For medical reasons, I'd prefer not to take birth control or have an implant, and he doesn't want a vasectomy.
Alright, so listening to that, before you go any deeper, I would say my first thought is that you should probably wear a condom unless you're willing to take the risk of the other person having a kid with you, or if you're willing to take the chance of that person having an STD. Because as I've said,
they say they're engaged.
Well, as I've said in previous episodes, the 26 loyal people that keep coming back, they know Fuego has some experience when it comes to what I was just talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
I would break it down for the people, but we running low on time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go pick our shit up at Walmart soon.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go get the bags. Actually,
the bags,
plural.
couple boxes.
Mm-hmm. But the boxes come in the back.
Not the big boxes.
What big box you talking about?
Like the yoo-hoos.
The skoo-hoos. Alright. I feel it. So, is there anything you think about so far?
I think that if you're engaged with somebody that you don't want to have a baby with, you're smoking dick. That's what I think.
Yeah, so being that they already engaged, you basically already made that decision.
If you're laying in bed with somebody and you're not using protection and you get pregnant, well, if it ain't the consequences of your own actions.
There you go. You gotta put that on a t-shirt, baby. The fucking... So, is it safe to say that the truth promotes safe sex?
Safe sex, for sure.
And marriage before kids?
Absolutely.
Damn, baby. Look at us fucking positive influence for the fucking community.
For the people.
Oh my God. People, you guys are lucky. All 26 of you.
If y'all dropped out before you had sex ed, just come on over here, you know?
Oh, that might be a good thing. Sex ed. Because if there's one thing that we do... No, hold on a minute. Let me go.
No.
You have to read.
Next, moving on.
Read the thing. Read the thing.
Here we go.
Okay.
We already have a young child together, and I'm not emotionally or financially ready for another. Maybe after we get married.
DJ Cat.
But not now.
Another one.
He doesn't necessarily want a child right now either, but he also doesn't care if I got pregnant. He said he cannot continue to wear condoms, and that if I want to continue to wear them, I am free to leave the relationship. He says that condomless sex is the only thing he asks of me. Please give your opinion on this situation.
I'll be honest. I think they engaged because they've been dating a long time.
And they had a baby.
That's the only reason they engaged.
The baby probably troops the being together for so long.
I gotta edit this out. Mm-hmm. There was no way I was gonna get that off.
You alright?
Yeah. Hold on, let me go ahead and light this up, Joe. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I think that the only reason that they engaged because they've been dating a long time and that they got a kid, like you said. Mm-hmm. I think that it's inevitable that they're gonna break up. And with that being said, I think you should break up now.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yep. Why wait?
Yeah, I mean, some people try to stay together for the kid and whatnot, but my personal opinion of that, being a young adult, is I think the best decision to do is just go ahead and divorce. I mean, my parents got divorced, right? And I was like 7 years old when they got divorced, but it really had no impact on me, I felt like, in my upbringing at all. I saw my dad's like a lot, most on the weekends and whatnot. Sometimes he'd come over on the week too, but mainly I just hung out with my dad on the weekends whenever I wasn't at school, when I just came home to my mom, and I didn't think that shit was crazy at all. To me, it was fine. It's just my mom and dad didn't live together. You know what I'm saying? To me,
shit, 2 Christmases?
Yeah, no, I really got like 4, because my grandparents, I stayed over there while my parents were in the process of the divorce. So I got a Christmas over there, and then my dad's parents had a Christmas over there. You know what I'm saying? So I had like 4, maybe 5 Christmases. You know what I'm saying?
Like 6 birthday parties. 6
birthday parties. 4 Christmas. 5 4th of July. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Nah, I mean...
No, but what I think, though, if there's a child involved and the parents aren't happy, you can't be the best. You can't be the best.
Hold on, baby. I was just pouring my heart out to the microphone, and you just interrupted me. I'm just kidding. No, what were you saying?
You can't be a good mom or a good dad if you're not happy. It doesn't set a good example for the child either.
Well, you know what? When you say the word happy, you know what that made me think of? Me and you. Okay?
Alright, we're going off topic.
Hold on.
Read some comments.
Alright. Condomless sex isn't the only thing he's asking of you. He's asking you to risk getting pregnant when you don't want another child at this time. Well, come on, man.
Oh my gosh, listen to this one. If having to wear a condom is so unbearable that he's willing to leave the mother of his child, he's a massive dipshit. That was clearly written by a woman.
Well, the thing is, it's not about... Girls like to take a macro thing and make it real micro, I feel like, from my experience, right? And what that means in this situation is, the problem is not that the woman will not have condomless sex with you. The problem is that she's not submitting to the man and being cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Being submissive doesn't mean like you're the bitch or you're number 2 or something like that. It's just like taking the role of a woman and a man. I mean, you're both equal, but it's not identical. And I feel like that's what the problem is, and that's why he's saying, look, it's my way or the highway. What you gonna do? And he probably makes more money than her too, right? You know what I mean? Most guys work more. I mean, I think if you Google it real quick, I've done this before. I'll do it again real quick. You go ahead and read something while I'm looking this up. I'm going to look up the statistics on the percentage of men that work and the percentage of women. I believe it to be about 53 to 46. Men being 53, women being 46, but I'm going to go ahead and verify that.
It says, honestly, the fact that he's chosen condoms as the hill for him in your relationship to die on, this is just so bizarre to me. The fact he cares more about using condoms than he does your relationship, yeah, I'd be out at that point. I really don't think it's the fact that, oh, the condoms are uncomfortable or blah, blah, blah. She's just not ready to have a child, whatever. And if that's the case, then get on birth control. If you're that scared, I know she said she didn't want to, but if you're that scared, why not?
All right, so I got the statistics from business.gov. Women's labor force participation was 57.4% in 2019, up from 57.1% in 2018. Men's labor participation, which always has been much higher than that for women, was 69.2% in 2019. Little change from the previous year being 69.1%. So the men steady average about 69% of them being employed full time is what I searched for. However, it doesn't say that in this little piece of the article I'm reading. However, 69% employed, women 57%, and that being an up year from the previous being a low 57.
Mm-hmm.
The 2019 being 57.4, 2018 being 57.1. So you're looking at about a 12% difference. That's 12% of the population that's just completely not working in comparison to like a equal thing. And that's not meaning that girls are lazy or nothing like that. There's a lot of single moms out there that work really hard and do all types of different things, which don't show up in this statistic.
And there's some cases where the man's just like got so much money, there's a big old house that she's got to clean all day, kids to take care of all day. That itself is a full-time job.
Definitely does not show up on that statistic. But, you know what I mean, not to say that men are better or work more or nothing like that, but it's just when you talk...
Men bring the bacon home. That's how it goes. Well, that's how it has been for years.
To circle back to the topic, is it contributes to the gender roles of their relationship, and I feel like that's where the problem comes in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If they really sat down and talked about it, I feel like that is the conclusion that they would come to with professional help. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think a couples counselor is going to tell you anything different than that. Let's see if anybody else on Reddit said anything. So why are you still with them? I want to make sure I'm making the right decision. We have a family. Well, it seems like the family is going to hold that one together. The original poster has not said anything other than that. She says she's trying to make the right decision. She got a family, baby. What do you think? I mean, you kind of already said it.
Yeah, I really said everything that I think about the situation, other than like, you just got to do what's right, you know, and you might not come to you today or tomorrow or next week or next month, but eventually you're going to get sick and tired, and I would just get a little bit of legal advice under your belt, you know, make sure you can't get the baby took away from you or nothing, and do what's right.
Right. All right. So, moving on to the next one. This one should be quick, a whole lot quicker than the last one. My girlfriend of 2 years has been cheating on me from the last... Alright.
For the last...
Yeah. For the last 2 months is what was supposed to be said there. With multiple guys. Look, girlfriend of 2 years has been cheating on me for the last 2 months with multiple guys. How do I deal with this? I am absolutely devastated right now. I was fighting with my family for her and pushed everyone away because they didn't like her. I feel like dying right now. Not able to focus on anything. Baby, what do you think?
I think, I think it would help. What would help the guy is getting closure. Try to have a decent conversation. Get your composure together. Go on your little notes app on your phone. Write up a couple questions that you need answered and have her answer them. Get your closure. Pack your bags. Hit the door, buddy.
Yeah, I guess to add on to what you were saying, which isn't really what I expected, but it's a good idea, I think. And
I think the closure would help your heart a little bit.
Well, I
know it would be broken.
I get it. So you want to write down, I think, some questions such as, why did this happen? I think you want to, because that's what you're going to be asking yourself. So you
what could I have done?
Ask the chick, hey, is this something that I might have done? Was I doing something that might have led you to do this?
Yeah.
And she might blame you for something that might not be your fault, or she might just say, hey, you know what? It really, me and you had a great time hanging out together and whatnot, but the thing is, I'm just really young. I'm not really ready to get settled down right now. Some people have what is commonly referred to as a hoe phase. Mm-hmm. And, of course, my beautiful girlfriend had no such thing and will never. But that's just because she's an alien.
I prefer Angel or something.
You should be an alien for fucking, what is it, Halloween coming up? You should dress as a little alien. Be a little 5'2" alien. Alright. So, the comments say, she is dead to you. Ghost her and tell your family they were right and ask them for support. You were blind by her fake love.
I feel everybody that you pushed away as well that may have been trying to tell you that she's no good for you and that and this. Maybe seek some help from them as well. Apologize because you were in the wrong for pushing them away when they're really looking out for you in your best interest, especially your family. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you have is your family.
Word up. Well, look, I couldn't have said that any better myself. He said he cut them off. And that's what the comments are telling him to do. Like I said, man, that one's going to be quick. I mean, there wasn't no long-ass bio. He got straight to the point, and we gave him the answer he needed.
Yeah, get some.
Well, we can give you a good answer if you guys give us fucking time, man. If you got to read the whole fucking thing, that you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But 2 years invested into somebody is a very long time.
Anybody listening to this, if you post in these relationship advice groups or anything, don't make a long-ass bio.
No.
Or description. Don't do that shit.
No, get right to the point.
Unless you're funny like Tristan. Alright, so this one, the third story today, which maybe we'll get that fourth one or maybe we'll save that one. It says, I, 19-year-old female, am pregnant with my ex's 20-year-old male baby, and he's accusing me of baby trapping him. Alright?
This one's a little long, but...
You go ahead and read that one.
Alright.
You see where the comment is?
Mm-hmm. Please help me. I'm genuinely stuck. I've only recently found out I'm pregnant with my ex's kid. I'm 11 weeks and plan on keeping this child with or without his involvement. I'm in a relationship with someone else, and they have agreed to care for the baby and are somewhat excited about it, as am I. Oh my goodness. But I'm getting a lot of flack from my ex and his friends. What is flack?
Flack is like when somebody's giving you shit.
Alright. My ex has accused me of baby trapping him, even though I'm not. He has been quite hostile since we broke up and very cruel towards everyone. It's like he has flipped a switch. I told him I'm pregnant and that it is his and his choice to be involved or not, and that I won't chase after him for money that I don't need. However, last night, after constant back and forth all week, we both snapped, and he has accused me and my partner of baby trapping him, and he got his friend to message me on his behalf and screenshot the messages. I got a text off his dad tonight to call me, and I generally don't know what's been said. I know he'll know.
Alright, baby, I got this one. But he'll know that I am pregnant, and I have a feeling something will have been said about baby trapping him. I'm scared and stressed, and I'm trying not to be, because it's not good for the baby, but any help is appreciated. ETA. Before I forget, I was on the pill, but he was not using condoms. The pill isn't 100% effective as he knew. What the fuck am I reading? Alright, who cared about that? Update. He's moved to London, and I've spoken to his dad via WhatsApp, so all the messages are still there. His dad is calm about it and very understanding. In his own words, my kid is a prick. LOL. Edit 3. Y'all, I don't need people messaging me about things that can and possibly will go wrong or telling me you don't know what you're getting in for. I have raised my cousins since they were born. Who gives a fuck about this shit? Okay, look, let's get straight to the dope, baby. What do you think?
This is crazy. You're 11 weeks pregnant. And now you're, like, all of a sudden with somebody who's excited to have a baby with you. Like, things are moving a little bit fast. And,
I think if you have a kid with somebody, you should try to stay with you should commit to the person. And then if you both commit and it don't work out, it don't work out. But if one person commit, the other not committed, at least try to go to, like, couples counseling or something like that. Make it work if they're willing to do that. If not, it ain't gonna work. But I don't know what the fuck going on over here. This just seemed like on Friday nights when me and you are working on podcasts and making music and cooking dinner and cleaning the house and shit like that. Them people is out there hooking up with random people that they ain't got no chemistry with, don't like really, and they had a baby. Which, you know what I mean? That shit happens.
Yep.
Alright, baby. Let's go ahead and end it there. Is there anything else you want to say? To sign off on this one? Is it time to go to the fucking thing? No. You said 3 to 4, right?
Yeah, they'll send me a message when it's ready.
Alright, but well, anyway, let's go ahead, motherfucker.
Oh, they just sent me the message.
Did they?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready to get that shit done so I can drink some whiskey.
Yo. This has been the truth. School!
This has been the truth? I like that. I might have to edit that thing and make it like the outro. You know what I'm saying? This has been the truth.
School!